last week at Richmond. It was the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter 400. And it's going to become our mantra going forward. We just got to keep our head down and not have mistakes. But we made some mistakes in that run. Later in the race, we went long in our stall. We ended up losing some track position, and I thought that was going to be our big mistake, and that we were going to lose some spots there. In our final run, we had we finally found a way around the track, and we were making moves. It was feeling good, but apparently that whole time we were just abusing our engine, and it blew with about 10 laps to go. We ended up finishing, what was that, P37, and Tim Taylor gets his first top 5 of the year and his first win. Looking at the points now with 12 races to go, DB Cooper has now jumped ahead of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man by 2 points, and they have a big gap down to the rest of the field for now. DB Cooper has 4 straight top 10s. He's trying to challenge Rosa Parks' record 5 straight top 10s this race. Al Bundy is now in the basement of the points. Used to be Tim Taylor for the longest time. Andy Van Slyke, out of nowhere, has crept up to like 12th or 13th place in the standings. Happy Gilmore's string of bad finishes has dropped him to 16th. And we are sitting top 10 right now. In 10th place in the standings. So we have a good starting position here because we were ass at Richmond. We're at the Brickyard. The Elmers at the Brickyard. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. We're starting at the front. That's all that matters right now. We cannot lose spots off of this start. This is a 2020 version of Indianapolis. I'm gonna vomit. We don't get the best jumps. That's totally fine. We're actually going to sneak in behind Happy Gilmore right away. Yeah, it's always fun, I guess, when you start up the next race after flipping the grid, and the memories of the previous race start coming back. We had the Neil Armstrong, him and Happy Gilmore both stopped on the backstretch at Richmond and didn't bring out cautions. Or no, Neil Armstrong's did. Then we had Prince DNF in the Happy Gilmore thing. We had Indiana Jones DNF randomly behind us. Velma Dinkley from Scooby-Doo is behind us right now. Mr. Rogers and Tim Taylor got top 5s at Richmond, so only Velma Dinkley and Andy Van Slyke don't have top 5s. And that's just freaking incredible that Andy Van Slyke, I made it a point to mention, he's like lurking right outside the top 10. And he doesn't have a top 5. Just steady finishes. Relatively speaking, I mean, he's still, I think he's out of contention for the championship, though. But I don't know. Who knows? We're not even 2/3 of the way through the season. As weird as that sounds. I mean, we had Steve Jobs dominate in the early going. We had Rosa Parks dominate for a while. Stay Puft, the Marshmallow Man, was teabagging the field for 5 or 6 races. Now DB Cooper's up there. And we'll keep an eye on what DB Cooper does this race. If he can get that elusive 5th straight top 10. But his 5 top 10 streak would have an asterisk because he used a restrictor plate track for one of them. Rosa Parks didn't have to do that. So yeah, we lost our AI, different AI driver winning each race win streak. But now we're back in the saddle with Tim Taylor, a new face in victory lane. And we're sitting here fourth. Prince leading this early. I did kind of blindly set up the pit window here. Should be somewhere around 21, 22 laps. Oh, we ran a 49 flat, Jack. But yeah, this version of Indianapolis is obviously very fast. Hannibal Lecter. We lost Hannibal Lecter somewhere. We don't get crazy tire drop-off like we do at the Papyrus Indianapolis. Neil Armstrong with a little bobble. We'll see if we can take this spot from him. Al Bundy trying to get him to push us. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't had a lot of experience racing the AI here. Like side by side stuff. Trying to remember where DB Cooper and Stay Puft started, but right now DB Cooper's in 28th. Stay Puft is in 21st. Full damage is on, cautions are on, the whole deal. We're just going to give Happy a little shove there. Guy Fieri peeking on us. From behind. No big surprises in the top. How about Mick Dundee? I didn't mention him. Didn't mention him in the points update or whatever at the beginning of the race, but I think he's climbed up into the 20s after starting off the season in the 40s. It just goes to show how much. I mean, he gained 15 spots. I don't know what the deficits were, how, I don't know, but I'm just saying. The season isn't lost. I was just saying Andy Van Slyke doesn't have a chance, but hell if I know. And us, we're only 60-some points behind the leader. And I think we're okay. The clock's ticking, though. I mean, we can't just have bad finishes the rest of the year and be like, well, let's see if we can win the championship. Gotta stay on top of our game.
Okay, you're in second.
We've slowly picked apart these front runners. We're coming for Prince next, and what I would love to do would be just to catch up with him and kind of run away from the field. I'm not worried about grabbing an extra bonus point for leading the most laps, but looks like they're running side by side back there, and I would love to just hook up with Prince and kind of run away from the field here. We're actually losing them some now behind us. Prince, it seems like his car's hooked up, man. Yeah, when I was making the cars, or when I was making the car set, I didn't know I was going to do everybody equal, and I was, you know, flip the grid and everything. I was going to just have somehow, some way or another, randomly give the tiered ratings to cars, and I wanted to somehow do it randomly to the point where I wouldn't even know, and that would be, I couldn't even begin to think how I was going to do that blindly. And it actually hurts my brain now trying to think of a way to do it, because I never came up with a good way to do it. It would have to involve basically someone else doing it without me knowing, and doing it for me. And that was the original plan. But the flipping the grid and whatnot, I think everybody equal, I think that's awesome. Alright, we're hooking up with Prince. But the field behind us is lined up single file, so they're catching us. Yeah, we've only lost Hannibal Lecter so far, nobody else. I'll undoubtedly do some kind of field snapshot in the early going before the first round of stops, and I mean, I don't see how there's going to be tons of racing. When I've been simulating races and randomly jumping into them, I have been seeing some side-by-side stuff, but alright, good difficulty so far. The last few laps of the run are kind of up in the air, tire wear wise. Not sure how it's gonna look. But I've been doing this enough, doing this long enough that I have a pretty good idea that we'll be alright. I think it's time, Prince.
Outside. Here comes the leader. He's low. Still there.
Maybe not.
Stay low.
Prince fighting back.
Clear.
I love it. I don't know what kind of line Prince wants to run. Happy Gilmore didn't know either. So he had to back out and let Neil Armstrong jump into P3. Yeah, not too many moves being made right now. Marshmallow Man's lost a couple spots. DB Cooper's gained a spot. Thought we were going to have the lead there. I meant to check pit road to see where our stall is at, because some of these newer tracks, the creators like to do that random pit job thing, pit road, and I never checked to see if they did it here. We'll try to get a peek on pit road this time by. Should be like 4th from the beginning of pit road. I didn't see it. I don't think I was mentally prepared, really, either, so. We'll give it another try this lap. Obviously, because there's nothing else to do. We're just falling in line. Again, we're keeping our head down. Getting points. This Heinz packet is everything. The Heinz packet championship. I think they just load so fast. Oh no, we're at the front. We're at the front of pit road. What am I talking about? I see it. We're way up there. Okay. I'm looking at the entry to pit road like a moron. Okay. It's Prince Akeem behind us. Oh, there's a 5-car group here, and then everybody's kind of dropped off. So whatever happened there. I'm trying to think where Hannibal Lecter started, because him pitting, he maybe had an issue that bunched the pack up behind him. I can't remember where he started mid-pack, I think. But yeah, that's the one big, of all the things that I've been trying to figure out, trying to figure out formulas and trying to figure out the positive trends you need in this flip the grid system. The consecutive top 10s thing, I mean, I've landed on that. Like you string those together, you're gonna have a good time. Even if it's just to make up for some bad, being a little bit down in the points. A couple of consecutive top 10s just out of luck, and then you're back in the picture, and then anything goes. And DB Cooper has had 4 in a row, which is why he is in the points lead now. But I was looking, I don't know the exact numbers, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's last 4 races, he had 2 top 10s, and then he had a 14th and 11th. So it's not like he was really dropping off. Hence why DB Cooper only has a 2-point lead at the top of the standings. Is Prince acting fishy right here? Yes, he is.
Clear.
Okay. Could have pitted with him. So it's going to be a 3-stop race.
You're in first.
All right, we just got a bonus point. It's not like we're going to lose the entire pack here. We're losing Prince, and this whole group of cars will eventually find him again. But we only got 4 cars in this group. We're all going to be pitting together. I'm taking on tires. Boy, they really slow up.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
We're in there.
Watch that speed.
Don't have to worry about going a lap down here, pitting. Nobody in front of us on pit road. This is just beautiful stuff. Where are we at? Where are we at? Boy, this is a journey down pit road here, man.
We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
Don't hit us, Indiana Jones. They're taking on 4, right? Good. Let's watch.
Go, go, go.
Let's watch for Prince
Yes, we
Akeem.
nailed that
Man,
stop. Great work, guys. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Okay.
I kind of wasted that. We had a,
Leader pitting
I think
now.
that was a 14.7. That was the fastest pit stop we've had all season, and I wasted it because I wasn't even ready for it. Like they dropped the left side of the car quick. Prince Akeem made me poop my pants there a little bit. You better not get a merging penalty because I'm killing that black flag. I feel like Prince should be lurking in the weeds here somewhere. Looks like Lily led a lap. Yeah, there she is right there. So we're taking the lead right now. I'm guessing they had some kind of issue getting off pit road because we're... Then again, we had a 14.7 stop, but then again, we were with Prince Akeem. Coming off pit road. He almost got into us on the access road, so but we can just shock this. Oh, never mind.
Go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. We got trouble in the pit. Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the pace car.
All right, getting ready for the restart. We had to do an extra pace lap, and you can see down there it takes 2 minutes to get around here. I've been
Get ready now. Going green.
scrolling on my phone for the past 6 minutes. Now we got to get back into it.
Pit car's in. Green, green, green.
Hannibal Lecter a lap down on the inside, and we'll just
That car's a lap.
kind of go with him here. Let's remember fresh tires. Prince making a move. I got to get out of his way. Wow.
Still there.
All right, we might be in trouble here.
Keep high. Stay high.
Man, those long pace laps really did a number on my brain.
Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear.
Oh, we're just gonna sneak in here. Oh, that was dangerous.
Outside. Still there.
I did see that wreck, by the way. It was Wayne Campbell merging onto the track, and Homer Simpson sending him for a ride. And hopefully, I just showed it from Mr. Rogers in onboard camera. I haven't even seen that view yet. I just saw that he had to make a nice little swerve move to get around Wayne Campbell, so that should be interesting. Hannibal Lecter kind of took off from the pack.
Back and forth now.
Trying to get his lap back if a caution comes out.
Next car's the leader. Outside.
Neil Armstrong hasn't led a lot of laps this season, but here he is. We're trying to keep an eye on, well, we will, because he'll be with us, but
Keep low.
we'll see if Prince is still the car to beat or not. He scared the hell out of me on that restart. right. Oh, man. Man, Gus Fring was pushing me down that backstretch. Carried a lot of speed into turn 3 there. Definitely had to snap back to reality on this. Because even before the caution and before the pit stops, we were in like a 5-car group, and it was kind of mellow. Now we're back into a WrestleMania type atmosphere. Should be getting the cross flags bark right here. We should have gotten it, so we're gonna check on the backstretch who's getting the bonus points this race. 10th, 20th, and 30th. Get a bonus point at the halfway mark. It's Forrest Gump, Tommy Callahan, and Amelia Earhart. Looks like Homer Simpson isn't like off the pace, even though his car looked like it was beat up some. We should start thinking about what the pit strategy is here.
There's the cross flag. We're halfway home.
No, we're past halfway, bud.
Stay low. The next car's the leader. Still there. Clear.
I want to say we pitted lap 23. No. Probably 21. Something tells me Prince pitted on lap 20 because I said 20, 40, 60. I remember saying that. So we pitted on lap 21, which means we would pit again lap 42. And then also again. Oh, damn it. We're going to be right on that window on 63. But we're not going to pit again. We're going to pit again.
You're back in second.
And we're not letting the AI take this win from us. Kind of pinched Neil Armstrong there, but he wasn't backing off. Just didn't want to get stuck behind Hannibal Lecter.
Keep low. The next car's the leader. Keep low. Clear.
Now, usually in the second half of the season and down the stretch, I try not to skip as many laps, but I mean, you know the drill here. Falling in line, breathing in Lily's perfume until this next round of pit stops. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somehow we can land a rover on Mars, but we can't land a Bachelor contestant on Earth. Gosh, Alex, can we just see just the end of that? Won't you?
We have 22 laps to go. We're on the backstretch. This is big right here. We should be seeing pit stops soon. Mick Dundee had a hell of a run on us somewhere and was able to pass us during the commercial break. No pit stops here, so this is good. So we're gonna have probably just one more stop. The caution laps really help the AI's fuel mileage, apparently. But something interesting development is Lily and Mick Dundee have pushed us harder this run than Prince did in the first run, and I'm feeling my tires a little bit. Just gonna take some extra TLC in the turns. All right, Lily's going into pit. We're staying with Crocodile Dundee out here now. She's pitting with 21 laps to go. That's right on the frickin' window. It'd be a bummer if she gets kind of screwed over by a pit window issue. I haven't made my mind up yet on what we're gonna do. I'd love to say, hey, we'll just stay with Mick Dundee, and if he pits again, we'll pit again, kind of thing. But I don't know where Mick Dundee will be. But we'll play it by ear here. All right, here comes pit stops. Big pit stops here. All right, we can thankfully use Mick Dundee as a... Never mind. I've got to learn not to talk on pit road. I'm looking right at my speed, but then trying to keep an eye on what he's doing, where he's stopping, where our stall is. There's just a lot going on. Good stop here. Indiana Jones doesn't hit us. Very good. Let's see if they give us another good stop. Like something in the 14s would be incredible. Wasn't as good. All right, Gus Fring beat us out. Not a big deal. Let's make sure we don't lose everything right here. But we got to get on them here now. We got to get on them right now. Mona Lisa Vito out of nowhere. Maybe she hasn't pitted yet? I don't know. Like a win would be nice, but given how we've been yeah, Richmond wasn't pretty. We just need a good top. Get another good top fiver here would be excellent. Wonder where Lily went. This is going to be... Oh, wow, Andy Warhol.
Next car is the leader. Clear.
He's going to be top 5, I think. I'm guessing these are the four lead cars right here. Beats me where Mona Lisa Vito came from, man. If she is the leader. sure as hell is the leader.
Back and forth now.
Unbelievable. And Lily's behind us. 1.7 seconds behind us, it looks like. And I'm just using up tires and trying to catch Mick Dundee and try to get with this pack rather than fall back to that pack behind us, you know. Look at DBF and Cooper. Get out of here. How is he in 9th place? That's ridiculous. Like, this is the first time I've actually been mad. And Stay Puft Marshmallow is back in 24th. I have no idea how DB Cooper's in 9th place. So he's gonna, if he can stay there, he's gonna match Rosa Parks' top 10 record. Consecutive top 10 record. What I want to do is just get with Mick Dundee here, and I'm not going to race for the win until the very end. I'm not going to race for the lead, you know. I'm just going to keep our tires in good shape for when we need them at the end. We were 1.7 ahead of Lily a while ago. Now we're 2.32 ahead of her. She might be racing cars back there, but then we're racing up here. Oh no! But I just know I'm taking her easy.
All right, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Speaking of do it yourself, that's your kind of thing, Maria. You love doing it yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes, yeah, I can. Take a look at the next 5 days ahead. What we have coming our way, we have... Don't start. Okay. Good morning. We're back to reality. That's what I have to work with. See, I'm here doing the weather, and I can see what's going on in the background, and it's always some sort of shenanigans.
Jumping back in, we have less than, we just took the 10 laps to go at the line. And we're just laying in the cut right now. Really saving our tires, letting these cars pull us around the track, pretty much. Something to keep in mind. I've mentioned a few times, anytime a splash and go situation comes up, hang on, giving Mick a shove here. The AI won't wait till the last, you know, they're out of fuel to pit. They'll pit maybe 5 laps or so before they know they have to pit, you know? I hope it made sense. So say they pitted with 22 to go and they can only make it 21 laps, they wouldn't pit with 1 lap to go. They'll pit with like 5 to go. Mona Lisa Vito just gave Gus Fring a shove up the track. Oh, there's something. Nope. Oh, I thought Mick was pitting there. Man, what a brake check. Let's hope that group behind us doesn't catch up. 269 at the line last time. 223 now. We're still sitting pretty though. Haven't hit the wall. I haven't hit the wall in a few races. Feeling good about that. DB Cooper up to 8th. To P8. I don't know. I undoubtedly tried to show how he did that. Because he was back in the 20s. will say towards the end of this run, I am getting pulled up the track just a little bit. Coming out of 2 and 4. That's a weird move by Gus Fring up there. Something's tickling my spidey sense. Never mind. But now we can't be afraid in turn 4 about pit stops because we're going to lose them. Forrest Gump is almost breaking the 2-second barrier back there.
Car outside. Keep low.
Nope, we don't have Gus. I don't even know how we're going to make these passes.
Clear outside.
We'll try to keep an eye on pit road. Just look for rapidly changing numbers there.
Just 5 more to go.
Because if we are getting another round of stops, we'll be seeing them here soon. Michael Jackson is just losing time quickly. Almost like he's out of gas. Not like he's not rapidly losing time on us. So something's happening with MJ right now. All right, here we go. We have 4 to go. We gotta start making moves now. We've saved our tires. Look how much we've saved our tires. And it's time to do something about it.
Outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside.
See ya, Gus. I don't know if he had a. I don't know what happened to him there. Yeah, I don't know. Michael Jackson did pit,
We're back in third. Keep up.
but he wasn't. When I saw the interval changing, it wasn't rapidly changing. So I don't know. And you can see him dropping in the bottom right now. Or I probably showed him on the big screen somewhere too. Because this race has been uneventful. I'm trying to spice it up. Wonder why MJ had to pit. Because again, that seemed like a mechanical issue pit stop rather than an actual pit stop. All right, we have 2 to go. Oh boy. We need 8. We need 8 good turns here, man. Got 1. Got 2. We're going for it. Oh, Mona Lisa, you're a sitting duck, lady.
The next car is the leader. Still there. Clear outside.
2.5. Yeah, she's been up here. Okay, we need 2 good turns. We probably can make the same pass we made on Mick Dundee there. This is a product of us saving our tires.
White flag. 1 more lap to go. You're back in
I don't
second.
care what people are doing back there pitting wise. Oh, we have her beat. I think. If she's smart, she holds us up here somehow. Maybe we don't have her beat. I can't dive on her. I I'm not going to dive on her. This just comes down to getting an elite turn right here. Ah, come on. Here we go. Here we go. We don't have her. We don't have her. Do we have her? Do we have her? Get. Oh.
Still there. There's the flag. It's over.
That's her third win
Great job,
of the
buddy.
season. All right, the extra bonus points for winning that race would have been nice, but we couldn't get it. I might have waited a lap. I should have tried a lap earlier rather than, 3 laps to go to really push the car, but whatever. Prince led the most laps, and he dropped. We'll talk about that. 8 leaders, 13 lead changes, 1 caution for 4 laps, usually 3. And, of course, DB Cooper, 5 straight top 10s. Just, he's obviously going to have a comfortable lead in the points. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Mona Lisa Vito getting a lot of points here for the win. We saw a bunch of Neil Armstrong in this race early. He ended up dropping to P11. Nothing sticking out here. Andy Van Slyke said to keep an eye on him. He gained 10 spots this race. Just a silent assassin gaining points. 21 through 30, we finally find Prince after just dominating early. Off the pole, he just fell off. Steve Jobs not really making noise after the first 10 races of the season or so. And nothing else sticks out on this page here. What sticks out in 31 through 40 here is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man has been dominating in the points, not anymore. DB Cooper is going to have a firm grasp on the points lead now. And nothing wild back here. Michael Jackson looked like he ran out of gas there late. And that does it for Indianapolis. We're hitting Riverside next, the road course. We'll be starting at the tail end of that field, but that's good because I think we'll be able to take advantage of them trying to, find their way in the early couple laps of that road course, and as long as we're honest about it and not arcadey and diving on them and hitting them out of the way, I'll feel comfortable with gaining some spots there early. Yeah, I'll see you at Riverside. Thanks for watching.